Hi, I'm Amy Cesario, your Denver Realtor, and this week we're talking about keeping a real estate transaction within the time frame and the guidelines that were written in the contract or the offer. And Leslie was talking about in Massachusetts they use their attorneys, and a lot of times the attorneys will have an effect on that. In Colorado, we do not need attorneys. Our contract is a legally binding contract. We do let our buyers and sellers know that at any time they can hire an attorney if they would like to help guide through the process, but it isn't necessary to have an attorney to close the deal. Generally, our contracts are written somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks. And as a listing agent, one of the most important things when I get an offer for my client from a buyer who has a lender, I want to see that lender letter, and I call that lender immediately. I've read the letter. The lender says that they are pre-qualified financially, da 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 da. Most important to me that I want to hear from that lender is that they can make the dates and deadlines written in that contract. Because I know and I trust that the other real estate agent is going to do their best to get it done. The buyer obviously wants to hopefully get that house closed on the date that they've said. But a lot of times the lender is the hard piece of our puzzle. So, before we even accept that offer, I want to hear verbally that this lender is going to be able to make the deadlines. And most of the time, they have talked and it all works out. There's always an exception to every rule, and you work through those things. I had a fabulous experience that on my last listing, the buyer's lender, I got to talk to her within the first couple of hours, talk to her about dates and deadlines. She said to me, there's one thing that I'm a little bit worried about, so I'm going to call that the condo place right now, make sure that we aren't going to have any problems qualifying the condo, because the buyer is very well qualified. The condo might be our problem, and I want to know that within the next 24 hours. And I said, great, let's make sure you know that before we even accept this deal or before I pull it off the market and say it's under contract. So right now, we are having an awesome response in keeping on time of getting our contracts closed. But part of that, I think, is the demand out there, the demand for the little housing inventory that we have. So I think that is a huge impact on keeping all of our dates and deadlines on time. I hope you guys are seeing the same things that we are here in Denver. Peace out, Home Scouts.